Much appreciated.
Yeah, let me show it for a second. Yeah, it's been so many years. And I just happened to go through it one day because I'm like, I know what it is. Okay. That's not it. Is it? Yeah, I was picking up the Garcia.
Happiness is 2020 in your rear view mirror. It's a new year, everybody. We are live in Dallas, Texas, and what a way to start off 2021 with a fantastic boxing card coming to you live from the American Airlines Center, live tomorrow night, exclusively on DAZN. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to, of course, the former junior middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Mora. How are you feeling, brother?
Wonderful, considering it's 2021 and 2020 is in the rearview mirror.
You were terrible on karaoke last night. We hope that your boxing analysis is better. What fight besides the main event are you most looking forward to?
Well, the co-main event, of course, but we got a great main event. The co-main event is a rematch from 2017. It's going to be spectacular. Believe me, don't blink.
All right, let's talk about that main event. Ryan Garcia set to maybe go to the boxing stratosphere, but standing in his way is a man nicknamed Cool Hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set. Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell.
I'll tell you what, Todd, just watching that makes me excited because styles make fights, and we hear that all the time. Fire and Ice is a perfect name because this is exactly what it's going to be.
Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell will be weighing in live. We'll talk to both fighters as well. That's our main event. But first things first, we start with our undercard weigh-ins, and for that, we send it to the Master of Ceremonies, Jeremiah Gallegos. Happy New Year, buddy.
Thank you, Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, a very happy new year to you. A happy 2021 from here inside the Renaissance Hotel in Dallas, Texas. We welcome you to the official weigh-in ahead of Saturday night's huge fight card, and it is all presented to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, sponsored to you by NSC. Never stop, never settle. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. And also by Bet Online, your online sports experts. Saturday night, the stage is set for the much anticipated fight, and it will be live on DAZN. Fire meets ice. It is Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell for the WBC Interim Lightweight Championship of the World. So now, fight fans, it's time to get things going with our official weigh-in, 8 rounds in the super middleweight women's division. At this time, we bring up first, ladies and gentlemen, hailing from ladies and gentlemen, from St. Joseph, Missouri, here is Ashley Curry to the stage. Ashley Curry entering her 26th professional contest. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, ready to rock and roll. And her opponent, welcome back, the WBC WBO Super Middleweight Champion of the World, hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, USA, the heavy-hitting diva, Rincon Cruz Desert. First on the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Curry. 176.2 for Ashley Curry from St. Joseph, Missouri. And now here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the heavy-hitting diva, Rincon Cruz Desert, onto the scale. 171.4, ladies and gentlemen, for the glamorous one, the only, the WBC WBO Super Middleweight Champion. From Baltimore, Maryland, Rincon Cruz Desert. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be on tomorrow night live for the American Airlines Center. All the fights tomorrow night will be live streamed on our Golden Boy Facebook page and our main card on DAZN tomorrow night. As a reminder to all the fight fans out there, if you don't have DAZN, be sure to go on to DAZN.com to subscribe and catch all the fights. DAZN, where it's always fight season.
All right, apparently the opponent has come in overweight. They're talking right now, trying to determine whether she wants to continue. Sergio, you've been in a situation like this where your opponent's come in heavy and they've come up to you and said, Latin Snake, you want to go or no?
I think every boxer has been in this situation. This is where you got to get some money out of the purse. You know, it all depends. If it's 1 pound, it could be $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Who knows? It all depends on how much percentage they want to give up.
Rincon Cruz putting back on her shirt. By the way, she has a fantastic voice. Did you hear her sing Old Lang Syne yesterday?
I heard it. She sounded better than me in karaoke.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get them to go ahead and face the cameras first and then face off. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. Our 8-round attraction of the super middleweight division. Our ladies are ready to rock and roll tomorrow night for the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, USA. All right, a big round of applause for our ladies ready to go. And now, fight fans, we continue our weigh-in. We break up at this time a 6-round feature in the super welterweight division. This contest brought to you courtesy of Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotion. We introduce to you first to the stage tomorrow night, He enters this contest with 14 professional bouts, 6 victories, 2 wins coming by way of knockout with 7 defeats and 1 draw. Desde Tamaulipas, Mexico, here is Sergio Marino Gonzalez. And his opponent, an outstanding prospect, perfect in his last 7 professional bouts, 6 of his wins coming by way of knockout, ready to fight in front of his home state and all of his fans, family, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Alex Rincon. Again, fight fans, this is a 6-round attraction in the super welterweight division. First to jump on the scale, Sergio Marino Gonzalez out of Tamaulipas, Mexico. $155.8, ladies and gentlemen, for Sergio Marino Gonzalez. Our 6-round feature, super welterweights. And now hailing from Dallas, Texas, and also representing Carrollton, Texas, here is the undefeated Alex Rincon. 155.4, ladies and gentlemen, for the unblemished Alex Rincon, ready to go tomorrow night in front of all of his fans and family. It's going to be a good one tomorrow night from the American Airlines Center, and it is all presented to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. We also like to remind all the fans, tickets are still on sale. You can go to Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets, or you can go to the box office at the American Airlines Center. It's going to be a great night of world-class championship boxing. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They are ready to go. Our 6-round feature, super welterweight division. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to get ready to weigh in our 4-round bantamweight attraction. We'd like to remind all the fans, tomorrow night, doors will open at 1 p.m. and we kick things off at 2 p.m. for the American Airlines Center. So be sure to get your tickets for tomorrow's exciting bout cards. And now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds in the bantamweight division. We bring up first to the stage. He makes his 18th professional contest with 3 knockout victories. Representando Chihuahua, Mexico, here is el remache, Francisco Bonilla. And his opponent will step into the ring as a professional for the first time. As an amateur, he captured gold in the 2018 Youth World Championships and in the 2019 U.S. Golden Gloves. Making his debut, the fighting pride of Waianae, Hawaii, here is Asa Ace Stevens. We'll bring up first to the scale at this time, representing Chihuahua, Mexico, el remache, Francisco Bonilla. 118 pounds on the nose, ladies and gentlemen, for Francisco Bonilla. And ready to jump on the scale, making his professional debut all the way from Hawaii, Asa, Ace Stevens to the scale. 118.6, ladies and gentlemen, for the Ace, Asa Stevens, ready to go. This is once again a 4-round bantamweight attraction tomorrow night. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They are ready to go. Our 4-round bantamweight attraction tomorrow night from the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we go to our 4-round cruiserweight division. We first bring up to the stage, appearing in his 9th professional bout, desde Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Here is Jorge Martinez. And his opponent, quickly becoming a fan favorite and a hungry young prospect. He's undefeated, 6 bouts, 6 victories, including 4 huge knockouts. The pride of Duncanville, Texas, the undefeated Tristan Sweet Tea Calcrew. This is 4 rounds in the cruiserweight division. Tomorrow night, all presented to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Doors open at 1 p.m. at the American Airlines Center. First to the scale, Jorge Martinez. $198.4, ladies and gentlemen. Jorge Martinez, representing Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. And now to the scale, Sweet Tea, Tristan Calcrew. 194.2 for Tristan Sweet Tea Calcrew. I'd like to remind all the fans our main event attraction will start at 5 p.m. in the United States Central Standard Time and also 11 p.m. across the pond in the United Kingdom. We're going to go ahead and have our fighters pose for the cameras first and then face off.
Tristan.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 4-round attraction in the cruiserweight division. And all fight fans, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our DAZN opener, ladies and gentlemen. A 4-round attraction in the lightweight division. We introduce you first to the stage from Scottsbluff, Nebraska, with a record of 10 bouts, 5 victories, including 2 wins coming by way of knockout and 5 defeats. Here is Rene Marquez. And his opponent, younger brother to our main event star, Ryan Garcia, and a rising star in his own right, Here is the undefeated fighting pride of the High Desert Victorville, California. Here is Sean Sugar Rush Garcia. Again, this is our DAZN opener tomorrow night, 4-round lightweight attraction. First to the scale, Rene Marquez from Scottsbluff, Nebraska. 134.4. Ladies and gentlemen, for Rene Marquez. And going for his 6th professional win, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Sean Sugar Rush Garcia. Sean. 134.2, ladies and gentlemen, for Sean Sugar Rush Garcia. This is our DAZN opener tomorrow night. 4 rounds of the lightweight division, and it is all presented to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. All the action happening at the American Airlines Center and the Big D, Dallas, Texas, USA. How about that? Some sugar for the Sugar Rush. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. 2 outstanding fighters going at it tomorrow night for the American Airlines Center. Rene Marquez, Sean Sugar Rush Garcia.
Todd Grisham and Sergio, we're back with you live here at the Dallas Renaissance Hotel, where we have been in the bubble for a couple of days. Luckily, they do have alcohol here. We celebrated New Year's Eve last night. If you're just joining me, Sergio butchered some PGs on karaoke. Your headache is starting to go away now, though?
It's starting to go away, and I butchered a great song. I forgot the name already, but it wasn't one of the popular ones, or else I would have been all right.
All right, we will be interviewing the fighters after they get off the scale, and first up will be Sean Garcia. He's only 20 years old. Obviously, everyone knows his big brother. What can you tell us about Sean?
Well, he has fast hands, and I gotta love his nickname, Sugar Rush, right? I mean, they got a thing with speed and adrenaline. Older brother known as Flash, Sugar Rush. I'm excited to know where that nickname comes from.
And you know it's got to be a thrill of a lifetime for him, or his short lifetime, that he gets to fight on the card with his brother here in Dallas at the American Airlines Center. And speaking of Sugar Rush, here he is right now. Thanks for being with us. How do you feel now that you've made weight and you're getting set to fight tomorrow night?
I feel great. I get to eat now and get that energy back that I need. I'm excited to be on this card, and I'm excited to show you guys what I'm about.
We're just talking about your nickname. Where's the nickname come from, Sugar Rush?
So when I was younger, every amateur bout, I'd eat a candy bar, and then this coach came up to me. He was like, "Yo, your name is Sugar Rush." And I'm like, "All right, let's go with it."
I get some protein before the sugar.
Yeah,
After meal.
for sure.
Now, a lot of people, of course, know how your brother fights. They've seen what he's done. How would you compare your style to your brother Ryan's?
Well, I mean, we're both fast. I'm pretty sure he's stronger. But, I mean, I'm like a Lomachenko type. I like to break down my opponents. But this fight, you know, I'm coming here with a different game plan. I really want to end the night early and just give something different.
It's a big opportunity for you to separate yourself from the Flash, Sugar Rush.
All right, and finally, did you and your brother ever get in fights growing up? How did those turn out?
All the time.
Did you beat him?
I land a couple shots. I'll be happy with that.
All right, we know you're going to land a couple of shots tomorrow night. Good luck to you, Sean.
Thank you.
Back over to Jeremiah Gaines.
All right, thank you, Todd. All righty, thank you, Todd. we move on to our next weighing attraction, 8 rounds of the welterweight division, and it's live on DAZN. We bring up first to the stage a record of 37 bouts, 22 victories, 12 wins coming by way of knockout, 12 defeats and 3 draws, hailing from Mexico, El Faraón, Ramses Agathon.
Apparently, we're still waiting to find those fighters. Hopefully, Agathon is ready to go here momentarily. Oh, we're going to skip to the next fight. Jeremiah.
And now, fight fans, we move on to our next attraction. 12 rounds for the IBF Light Flyweight Championship of the World, live on DAZN. And presented to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. We bring up first, from Altec, South Africa, DJ, The Real Creel. And his opponent making his second title defense, the reigning defending IBF Junior Flyweight Champion of the World desde Managua, Nicaragua, Felix El Gemelo Alvarado to the stage. Again, 12 rounds for the IBF Light Flyweight Championship of the World. Live on DAZN tomorrow night. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. DJ The Real Creel with a record of 18 bouts, 16 victories, 8 knockouts, only 1 defeat, and 1 draw. 107.4, ready to go. DJ The Real Creel. And his opponent up next, ladies and gentlemen, desde Managua, Nicaragua, Felix El Gemelo Alvarado, 37 bouts, 35 victories, 30 wins coming by way of knockout, and only 2 defeats. And there he is, stepping on the scale to make it official. 107.4 for the fighting pride of Nicaragua. 1/2 of the twins. This again, 12 rounds for the IBF Light Flyweight Championship of the World. And Alvarado making his second title defense tomorrow night.
You know, when you think of countries in the world that have great talent, obviously the United States, Mexico, England, but Nicaragua's got some great fighters as well. We're going to see 2 of them tomorrow night. Of course, Chocolatito just a couple months ago here on DAZN.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, the fighting pride of the Nicaragua here. Not only Alexis Arguello, you get so many the lineage of champions. And for champions like this, twins to be able to do it on the same card, it must be a real honor for them.
We're going to hear from both of the brothers, starting with Felix Alvarado, and of course his brother Renee Alvarado will be squaring off in the co-main event.
And now the face-off, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. 12 rounds for the IBF Light Flyweight Championship of the World. DJ The Real Creel out of South Africa. Felix Alvarado representing Nicaragua. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They are set to go tomorrow night.
DJ Creel fighting out of South Africa. Quick question, how many South African boxers can you name? White Buffalo? South African?
You got me, I don't know. Oh, Francis Botha.
Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good luck to DJ tomorrow night. He'll be squaring off against Felix Alvarado, one of the 2 twin brothers fighting on the card. That will be our fight before the co-main event, which features his brother Felix What do you think? Would you like to fight on the same night as your brother, or would that be too distracting?
No, it'd be great. I mean, both of us on the same card on a big stage, both of us getting paid doing what we love. I mean, that's brotherly love. You gotta have it.
Yeah, but what if you see your little brother get beat up 10
That's a
minutes
different
before you
story.
walk out?
That's a different story. But you used to beat up your younger brother anyway, so at least he's getting paid for it.
It was my younger sister, but who's counting? And here he comes making his way to the stage. Go ahead, Sergio. Spanish. Español.
A ver, andamos hablando de tú y tu hermano. Qué honor pelear con tu hermano, el gemelo.
What kind of an honor is it to fight with your brother on the same card, your twin brother?
Para nosotros esto era un sueño, ser de una patria tan pequeña, pero de gente de gran corazón, hacer historia, agradecido con la empresa Golden Boy por esta gran oportunidad de dar este sueño posible. Dos hermanos gemelos, campeones mundiales, defender su título en un gran evento aquí con Rene Garcia y Campbell.
It's an honor. We come from a small country, and we really just, it's an honor to make history. Thanks to Golden Boy for giving us this opportunity. Just twin brothers on the same card, champions. We're just excited and honored.
Probably other than football or soccer, boxing seems to be the second biggest sport in your country. What is it about boxing that Nicaraguans love so much?
El boxeo es a lo mejor el primero o el segundo el deporte más popular en tu país. ¿Cuán importante es el boxeo en Nicaragua y cuánto tiene que ver?
Bueno, nosotros, por parte de nosotros, estamos haciendo historia. El boxeo está viviendo un gran momento en Nicaragua y lo que nosotros queremos es seguir haciendo más historia.
¿Cómo piensas que va sí.
Un momento, por favor. Go
We
ahead.
are making history in boxing. It's a big moment and a big time for boxing in Nicaragua, and we just want to continue to make history in this sport for our country.
I'll do your job. Really easy. How do you feel the fight's going to go out tomorrow? ¿Cómo piensas la pelea va a ir mañana?
Bueno, nosotros nos hemos preparado de gran manera. Al final, pues no nos gusta hablar mucho, sino que demostrarlo arriba del ring.
We're going to demonstrate it inside the ring. Showing you.
There you go. We're prepared. We're really prepared, and we're going to show it inside the ring.
Gracias, mi amigo.
Okay.
Adiós.
Back to Jeremiah.
Fantastic Spanish provided by Todd Grisham as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our weigh-in. This is our co-feature attraction. 12 rounds for the WBA Super Featherweight Championship of the World. And it is presented to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, live on DAZN for the American Airlines Center. We bring up first to the stage the challenger with a solid professional record of 28 bouts, 24 victories, 20 wins coming by way of knockout, 3 defeats, 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, from Maracaibo, Venezuela, here is Roger the Kid Gutierrez. And his opponent is one half of the twinning team from Managua, Nicaragua, ready to put his belt on the line, the reigning, defending WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the World, El Gemelo, Rene Alvarado. And first to the scale at this time, ready to go, representing Venezuela, here is Roger the Kid Gutierrez. $129.6 for Roger the Kid Gutierrez. And we'll bring up next Renee Alvarado with a record of 40 bouts, 32 victories, 21 wins coming by way of knockout, and only 8 defeats. He's the reigning defending WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the World. As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, all the fights tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. at the American Airlines Center. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Renee Alvarado on the scale. $129.4, ladies and gentlemen, for El Gemelo Rene Alvarado, ready to go and ready to defend his title tomorrow night. A reminder, doors open at 1 p.m. tomorrow for the American Airlines Center. 1 p.m. Fights start at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. across the pond in the United Kingdom. And now for the face-off between the two, our 12-round WBA Super Featherweight Championship attraction of the world tomorrow night. Big round of applause for our co-main event. They are ready.
All right, Sergio, this fight is going to be a rematch from 2017. Alvarado won that fight with Gutierrez's corner, stopped it, and round number 7. What will we see in the rematch tomorrow night?
I think the first fight was a barn burner. We're getting a little bit of that too. Both of them are tremendous punchers. I think they learned off that first fight. Familiarity breeds contempt. They know each other. I predict a knockout.
All right, and here comes the winner of the first bout, Felix Alvarado. Renee Alvarado. Right here.
Okay.
First of all, talk about your physique. You look like you are in fantastic condition.
Háblanos de cómo te ves en muy buena condición.
No, pues muy bien, agradecido siempre con Dios porque nos dio salud, hicimos un gran campamento y tenemos pues la confianza en Dios que el día 2 de enero los gemelos Alvarado salimos triunfantes.
They said that he feels very good, and he really just wants to thank God. They did a great training camp, and we know that both fighters will be victorious on January 2nd.
Renee, both of you guys are big, heavy punchers. You're coming off a sensational win with Andrew Garcia. Do you feel, and will you be going for the stoppage in this fight?
Son los dos, tienen mucho poder en sus puños. Sensacional como ganaste contra Andrew Garcia. ¿Quieres el knockout en esta victoria?
Bueno, hemos trabajado muy bien, un 100%, vamos a trabajar round por round, pero siempre como digo, el knockout sale solo. Venimos contentos por la preparación que hicimos y si sale el knockout, pues bienvenido sea.
So he says he's in 100% good shape. He's going to go round by round. If the knockout comes, then great, but they're really happy with the training that they did. So he's looking to hopefully get the knockout, but we'll see.
Gutierrez has won a couple big fights since he fought you. How much better do you think he will be in your rematch?
Gutierrez ha ganado algunas peleas muy grandes desde que peleó contra usted. ¿Piensa que va a ser diferente de la última pelea? ¿Cuán diferente?
Bueno, nosotros nos hemos preparado conforme a su estilo y obviamente porque es un gran reto para nosotros. Sabemos que eso inspira bastante a cualquier peleador ir por un título mundial, pero estamos un 100% muy bien de salud y Dios primero todo salga bien y hemos trabajado fuerte para eso, para sacar la victoria.
So he said they're prepared for his style, they prepared for his style. It's a big challenge, they know, but it inspires a fighter to go for a world championship, but they're at 100% and they're ready for this fight.
René, ¿quieres decir algo a tu gente en Nicaragua?
Claro que sí, agradecido con toda la gente del pueblo de Nicaragua, ¿verdad? Que está pendiente de la carrera de los gemelos Alvarado y estamos contentos aquí representando pues, dignamente a un pueblo muy trabajador y vamos a echarla toda ese día, el 2 de enero.
He says thanks to all the people in Nicaragua for following Renee Alvarado, for following himself. He's going to give it his all in the fight, and he's happy to give it his all and to do it for his country. So.
René, gracias, buena suerte.
Thank you, good luck. Thank you.
Gracias.
Back to Jeremiah for our main event.
All right, thank you, Todd. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment boxing fans the world has been waiting for. After setbacks, uncertainty, two warriors will make it official here on this very stage. Fire versus ice, a young lion, a hungry young lion, will meet an experienced world championship challenger. It's our main event live on DAZN. 12 rounds for the WBC Interim Lightweight Championship of the World. The stellar attraction will be staged at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, presented to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing. Sponsored to you by Hennessy, Never Stop, Never Settle, O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Bet Online, your sports books experts. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, tickets are still on sale. You can purchase your tickets at the box office. And also, this fight will be streamed here in the United States at 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom. That said, ladies and gentlemen, we are set and ready to go and bring out our fighters. Introducing to you first, a fierce warrior returns to the States, a 2012 Olympic gold medalist with a professional record, 23 bouts, 20 victories, 16 wins, coming by way of knockout against 3 defeats. He's the 3-time lightweight champion, hailing from Hull, England, and the United Kingdom. Here is Cool Hand Luke Campbell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent has spoken the words, ready to shock the world. A young rising star that has captured the world's attention, focused on becoming the next world champion. Here is the undefeated WBC super lightweight champion, WBO, NABO lightweight champion, the undefeated fighting pride of the high desert, Victorville, California. Here is King Ryan Garcia. And also here on the stage, holding the belt with us, please welcome a big round of applause for the champ himself, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this fight will air at 5 p.m. here in the United States, 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom. 135 even on the nose for Cool Hand Luke Campbell. And we bring up next onto the scale. He is undefeated, the fighting pride of Victorville, California, USA. He is King Ryan Garcia. $135. 135 on the nose for our lightweights, ready to go for the WBC Interim Lightweight Championship of the World. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this fight will air at 5 p.m. here in the United States, 5 p.m., 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom. This fight will be streamed all over the world on the Zone. A big thank you to our sponsors, Hennessy, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Bet Online. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Posing for the cameras, 12 rounds, WBC Interim Lightweight Championship of the World. And for the face-off, fire versus ice at the American Airlines Center, Dallas, Texas, USA. It is official here. It is golden time! Ladies and gentlemen, ready to go!
It is official. Todd Grisham back with Sergio, the Latin Snake Mora. The fight is on tomorrow night. What kind of fight do you expect that we're going to see?
I think we're going to see exactly what the bill is called, fire and ice. But we're going to have to see a little bit of fire from both these fighters, especially Luke Campbell, down to the bodies where he needs to concentrate. And Ryan Garcia, of course, we always got to look for that left hook.
You know, everyone around Ryan Garcia seems to think that he's going to blow right through this guy, including Oscar De La Hoya himself. How easy will this fight be for Garcia?
No. I think Oscar's doing what you know, he should be doing, promoting this fighter. This will not be an easy test.